Josh Green, the 18th pick. The 20th pick, Jalen Johnson. The 15th pick, Mark Williams. You got not only those three guys that you've played with, but you got at least 7 more guys that you've played with in high school, elementary school, college, that's all made it to the NBA. Now, I don't know about everybody, but I do believe that if you are ever able to play with a guy that's an NBA caliber player, it's a blessing. But for some guys, it's more of a blessing for them than others, because you might have the ability to play with over 10 guys that's already made it to the NBA, or they're soon to be in the NBA. And to do that, that's absolutely absurd. You haven't heard of things like this before with a lot of regular NBA players. And the craziest part is that you could be the best one out of all of them. Well, today we're going to be talking about a guy who's living this wild life, and that happens to be Jarace Walker. Jarace Walker is a 6'7", 250-pound, 19-year-old forward coming out of Baltimore, Maryland. Walker played his high school career at IMG Academy in Florida. He even won a Geico National Championship as a starter, playing with guys who've made it to the NBA or are 4-year college players who've won multiple awards in college. He started on that team as a freshman. Welcome back, gang. It's been a minute since I dropped my last video, but here we go. So Jarace Walker, he spent time at Houston for his one college season. He averaged about 11.7 rebounds and 2 assists. That's the rounded amount. He had a great year with them. He ended the season with a 33-4 record with the Cougars, and they made an appearance to the Sweet 16. And for their standards, they were a top team in the country at that time, and they were looked at to win it all. So that was kind of a disappointing ending, but looking back at it now, obviously that was a great accomplishment to even make it to the Sweet 16. So after the season, he declared for the NBA draft, obviously, and he went to the Indiana Pacers with the 8th pick. So you may be asking, okay, a guy that's averaged 11.7 rebounds and 2 assists, why am I even making this video? Well, it's because I think he could be way better than what those stats show. Well, from what I see and what a lot of other scouts see is that he could be a generational level defender. Now, he already has shown at 6'7", 250 that he can guard the 1 through the 4 easily. Like, easily. I could put him on the best guard in college and he would play well and be able to contain him. And I could put him on a 6'9" power forward in college and he could play well there. He blocks shots. He gets a lot of steals. He rebounds, and it's quite evident in the tape here just how well he is on defense. He was stellar all year long on the defensive end, and it was a definite joy to watch. Now, as of right now, he will have to grow to be a more decent scorer. He doesn't score the ball at a high clip, obviously, averaging 11 points there at Houston this year, but they did have a lot of guys who could score the basketball on their team. They also had Marcus Sasser, who made it to the NBA this year too, and he's playing with a team, I believe it's the Detroit Pistons, but he had guys that could also score. Now, at the NBA level, obviously, they're going to have guys that can score as well. So he doesn't have to be the greatest scorer just because of his defensive ability, but he could definitely knock down an open shot. He can hit a corner 3. You've seen it. He can hit his free throws. He can hit a mid-range here and there. But he also hustles for his points with offensive rebounds. He's athletic. He gets dunks. He gets alley-oops. He goes after his points. So even if he's not able to score the ball at a high clip, he's a guy that can give you 12 to 15 points and hit the prime of his career easily. And that's just lowballing it, honestly. His game will grow as he continues to grow. So if he does receive a bigger role in the scoring aspect of the team, I do see him being able to grow as a scorer. But the thing that I like most and what I see with my own eyes as his best skill is that he has the ability to buy into any role. When he played at IMG, what I saw from him is that he was out there to defend, rebound, and hustle. And that was something that was very apparent throughout all of his high school career and a lot of his college career. And in my eyes on these teams, he could have possibly had a higher role if he wanted to, or if the coach wanted to, but he bought in and he did what he needed to do so that he could win. And that was very apparent, as I said before. In the 4 years of high school ball, playing against the top level competition in the states for high school, in his 1 year at Houston, he combined for 125-20 record, 125 wins and 20 losses. That's an 86% win percentage in 5 years, which is crazy. He's the definition of what a winner is, and he's ready to work. From what I see from this guy, the Indiana Pacers will definitely enjoy his defense. He'll definitely be a guy that's going to buy into his role easily. He's going to get a lot of lobs this year playing with Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best, if not the best passer in the NBA, best playmaker in the NBA. He's going to score the ball a little bit. And he's definitely going to be a potential all-rookie guy by the end of the year. There's a lot of great defenders in this year's draft. You got Wemby, obviously. You got the Thompson twins. And another guy who's a excellent defender, and Walker himself. It's definitely a lot that you should be excited about as a Pacers fan, and make sure that you follow him throughout the season. Now, I'm going to definitely let you guys see a couple of more clips out of him, just seeing him play, see what you like about him. But thanks for watching, man. So let me know what you think about Walker now after watching my video through my eyes to yours. Thanks again. Enjoy a couple more of these clips. We out. Until the next one. Thank you.